David Burrows is a regular on Market Call, and Market Call tonight, as you know. One of the times he was on was September 28th of last year, and these are the past picks we're looking at. Chartwell Seniors Housing REIT, 875 is where it was trading, down 18% since then. Today they had news as the CEO steps down, but you've been out of this stock for a while. Why did you get out?
Well, so first of all, we bought Chartwell as one of a basket of REITs, and REITs are about our biggest holdings. We bought it there largely in independent living for seniors, and a lot of it in the U.S. We thought that market was improving. They had some capacity that they could fill up. In the fourth quarter of last year, it became clear that they weren't filling their capacity and that business fundamentals were getting more difficult, and as a result, we made an exit. The REIT space has been a wonderful place to be. But this is one that just wasn't able to sort of hit the numbers. And so we exited December and January of last year.
All right, and did you have a stop on the stock?
We did, but this is one where the business fundamentals were just deteriorating. And our whole reason for being in finding securities, finding things that are good getting better, and where we can get a multiple expansion or a revaluation, and this clearly wasn't happening, and so it was time to pull the ripcord.
All right, here's Yum Brands, another past pick, YUM in New York, 46.44 is where this was trading, up by 15%, but you've since sold out of this one as well. Was this more of a, did it disappoint you, or you'd made your money and you wanted to?
Frankly, you know, I could still buy it today, and it's a company that continues to be very attractive. 40% of the revenues are coming from China. They're the dominant supplier of fast food in China. In January of last year, you'll recall that the Asian markets were the first global markets to start rolling over, and we got somewhat concerned about that. We do really like the whole globally branded consumer goods space. We own Starbucks, we've owned Chipotle Mexican Grill, we own McDonald's, we own Coca-Cola, but Yum Brands we came out of. And, you know, I'm probably a little bit sorry that we're out of it. And if the market were to straighten out a little bit, this is one that we would look at re-adding, because they continue to execute extremely well.
And what's a good price to get back in? It's at 52 now, 52.23.
Well, again, you're dealing with a tougher market, so let's just keep that in mind. Given the way it's behaved in this market, I'd buy it here.
Yeah?
I'd buy it here. We just would like to see Asia kind of stabilize a little bit. We have a little bit of exposure to Burberry, a little bit of exposure to Hugo Boss. Both are big winners in the Asian markets, and they continue to perform well. So we have some exposure there, but this is one we pared back.
I just saw a headline coming across my Bloomberg that said more Chinese millionaires means that's better for luxury brands. So hence Burberry and your investment in that company and others. American Tower, you recommended at $52. It's flat. You're since out of this one. Was this sort of a mobile phone play that didn't work out?
No, in fact, again, this is another one I'd buy today and will likely buy back. So what this is a play on global data usage. They have towers which they lease space out on to all of the various service providers like AT&T and T-Mobile and so on. It's going to convert to a REIT in January of this upcoming year. It will pay a good yield. There's good growth in it. There were concerns about the merger between T-Mobile and AT&T and the impact that that could have on their occupancy on the towers. But I think that the growth in data usage continues, and this would be a great way to play it. And the stock's held in remarkably well against a pretty tough tape.
And when did you get rid of this, and did you make a profit?
Oh, we made money on it. And, you know, we've been in and out of it a couple of times. But I'd buy the stock here. I don't have an axe to grind. We don't own it currently, but I would have no problem owning it.
All right, very good. American Tower, Yum Brands, and Chartwell Seniors Housing REIT. Those are the past picks from David. We'll get top picks in about 20 minutes' time. And we will get back to the phones and emails, questions from you on North American Large Caps for David Burrows right after this.
Innovation, performance, impressive standard features.